This is a reservoir lake. There, the dam is over here, you can see. It's never been used for anything. There's a lot of people that dump their garbage in here, and as far as the community goes, this is a totally untapped asset that no one has ever stepped up to say, geez, you could do something special here. But we can do something really special here. And what we've come up with is a not-for-profit that'll be hooked up into our resort, the Whisper Ridge Resort, and we want to call it Whisper Ridge Youth Foundation. And what we want to bring the whole community here, all the assets of the community, the school board, the Boys and Girls Club, and we want to combine it with an environmental outreach program, which we're talking to a group in San Francisco called Vida Verde, and that's exactly what they do. The focus, our mission will be to reach underserved youth, which there's a lot of in this area. We're compiling the data on that because we think it's an important part of the story, that people understand that this area of California has been left behind the rest of California. And so what we have here is we'll have a Vida Verde complex, which will be a series of teepees. They're very high-end, fun to live in. The kids love it, the counselors, and there'll be a community of that. And what they do is they teach the kids how to garden. They put their hands in the earth, and they teach them about the value and the importance of the earth. They also teach them about animals, and they bring the kids out here in 5-day cycles. They rotate them out of urban areas and at-risk youth. We'd also like to have an equestrian center here. There's a lot of multi benefits to that. There's healing benefits. There's the recreational benefit, and there's the opportunity to take advantage of all this open space, which this will be about 100 acres, I'm guessing, maybe 200 with the lake. But if you go in that direction for a couple 3,000 feet, you'll be on Whisper Ridge property. And we have easements that bring us, there's a road on the other side of the lake. There's not that much land over there. There's where you see those telephone poles, much further down from that, there's a small country road. We have property and easements on property that come down to that road. Then you cross the road and you're on the Lake Wyandotte property. So we'll be able to hook this whole thing up between the resort and the outreach here. We'd like to also build a baseball field, a very high-end baseball field. We'd like to build very high-end everything we touch, because this area deserves that. It has none of that. The local basketball court, I kid you not, I think was built during the Depression under the Roosevelt administration, the old CCC days. These kids have nothing here. So we want to bring the people that have the resources and a certain amount of celebrity, because I think celebrity, it resonates. It has such an importance in our society today. Americans have become so celebrity conscious, and that can be a good thing and a bad thing. But if we make it a good thing and we bring that here, I think that will do a lot as to reaching down to underprivileged youth and showing them role models, showing them that they don't have to give themselves up to the street. So with a baseball park, a football park, and the football park would be more for instructional. There's a lot of great athletes that have come out of this area between here and the Bay, which is only 2.5 hours away. You know, we'd like to think that those people would come out here and reach the youth. So we have baseball, football, soccer. We'd love to have an NBA-style indoor basketball court, which nothing like that exists in the area. And that would be on the far end of this. And that could be run through other venues. At some point in time, we have to figure out how to generate some income here to pay for a substantial portion of the operating expenses. We will contribute on the resort, on the Whisper Ridge Resort. We will be a major contributor to the operational expenses, because what we've come up with is we'll have a boathouse here. I think you can see the lake. You can't really see it all from this spot, but this lake is easily big enough to water ski in, probably a couple of ski boats at the same time. So we would charge the hotel guests a user fee that would be tax deductible to come down here, and there's fishing, there'll be kayaking, canoeing, water skiing. All of that can go on right here, and that's one way the resort can supplement the operational expenses here. The other thing we'll do is we'll have probably two, we hope, very, very high-end celebrity golf tournaments at the David Kidd course. David Kidd is a great draw for golfers. He's got a worldwide following, and he's our golf course designer. So we really believe that we can bring all this together in this one place. It's a big dream, and it's going to take a lot of people, but we think it starts with the ideas and the vision, and we think that if our leadership is up to the task, that people will follow. And that's the 2-minute speech that took 5 minutes. Thank you.